What if I told you the same place you store your money could also finance your life? That instead of going to the banks for loans, you could be the bank. And every time you make a purchase, a car, a house, even a vacation, you're not losing money, you're actually growing it. Yep, nobody taught us that. But today, I'm going to. What's up, everybody? This is Nelson Pizarro, and welcome back to Banking for Legacy podcast, where we break down real strategies to help you take control of your money, build wealth, and create a lasting legacy. Make sure to follow us on social media platforms at Banking for Legacy. And of course, if you haven't yet, please read Becoming Your Own Banker. That book will change how you see money forever. Let me tell you how this usually starts. I'm somewhere, and it could be a coffee shop, a soccer game, at dinner, and I'll get just random people, we build up a conversation, and I get random people saying, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" And I'll tell them, "I teach people how to become their own bank." And then they look at me, they pause, and they always say, "Wait, what does that even mean?" So I hit them with this. Let me ask you, when you finance a car, who makes the money? They say, "Well, I guess the bank." When you use a credit card, who profits it? The bank. When you take out a mortgage, who wins long term? And they're like, "I guess the bank." Then I say, what if we could flip that and you become the one earning that interest? That's where infinite banking begins. We can call it IBC or infinite banking concept. It's a strategy created by Nelson Nash. At its core, it's about using a specially designed whole life insurance policy, not just for protection, but as a financial tool or system. It's a place where your money grows, you can access it, and you can finance your life. Think of it like this: most people earn money, spend money, and then borrow money. IBC flips that. You earn money, you store your money more efficiently, then you use your own system to finance your life. You're not just saving, you're recapturing the banking function in your life. Real quick, if this is already making you think differently, share this episode with somebody who talks about money all the time. Because this right here, this is information most people never hear. Let's get back into it. Nelson Nash laid out lots of key points in his book. So the first one, think long term. This is not a quick flip. Wealth is built over time. Two, don't steal the peace, which means don't interrupt your growth by pulling out money too early or misusing it. Don't do business with banks. Minimize how much interest you pay to outside lenders. Be an honest banker, which is part of the peace side of it. If you borrow from your system, pay it back with interest. Treat yourself like a bank. 5. Know your numbers. Understand where your money's going. Most people don't. 6. Control the system. The more control you have over your money, the more power you have over your life. This isn't complicated, but it does require discipline. Let's bring this into real life. Let's just say you're buying a car, and most people finance it through either a bank or cash. What if we combine the both and we do our own banking system, which is the IBC concept? And when you finance it, you still do the same repayment terms like you were going to do, but now this time you're capturing the money back into your own policy. So that's a little brief and as quick real life scenario as I can give to you. But obviously there's a bunch more like business investments, real estate, emergencies, and even opportunities. And here's the key though. It's not about where the money comes from. It's about where it returns to. IBC keeps your money in your personal ecosystem. And over time, that changes everything that you do in life. Let me say this clearly. IBC is not just a strategy, it's a mind shift. It's about breaking free from a system that was designed to keep you dependent on them and stepping into a system where you are personally in control, where your money works for you, where your family is protected, where your legacy is intentional. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about policies, this isn't about interest rates, this isn't about just paying things in cash. This is about freedom. This is about control and this is about legacy. If this episode hit home, please make sure to follow us at Banking for Legacy. Share this with somebody who really needs to hear it. And tune in to next episode where we break down, is IVC a scam? Because I know that question is coming. This is Nelson Pizarro. This is Banking for Legacy podcast. And remember, your money, your bank, your legacy. Thank you.